Hello students, it's my pleasure to welcome you all to our esteemed institute in Udupi, SRPU College Hebli. Myself, Guru Prasad, I am your maths teacher, okay, for the next 2 years. I have 13 years of experience in teaching this subject in different colleges in Udupi. Yeah, you selected maybe PCMB or PCMCS, okay. So today I am here just to give the introduction, okay, why you selected PCMB and PCMS, as well as I'll introduce what type of subject, what type of topics you are going to learn in first PUC mathematics, okay. Yeah, first tell me why you selected PCMB and PCMS. What is P represent in that? Physics, C represent chemistry, M represent maths, B and C represent biology and computer science respectively. Now, why these subjects are required? See, in the future, you are going to write the different entrance exams. Okay, the different entrance exams are KCET, NEET, JEE, Main. See, for all these different entrance exams, these PCMB or PCMCS subjects are required. Okay. Physics, chemistry and bio as well as chemistry, about these subjects the respective teacher will introduce. Today I am going to introduce only the one letter of this combination M, that is mathematics. Okay. See, the maths subject for these exams KCET as well as JEE, it's a very important topic. Remember, for NEET maths is not required, only the PCB. So NEET, KCET and JEE, the maths is one of the very important subject. So I am going to introduce today what type of topics you are going to learn in first PUC. Okay, remember that. Yes. See, maths will give you the logical thinking. Okay, for these entrance exams, the logical thinking. Remember that the maths subject will help you to improve the logical thinking for these entrance exams. And to improve this logical thinking, we are going to learn some topics. Sometimes it will be used directly, sometimes indirectly it will be used in entrance exams. Okay. See, in first PUC, you are going to learn the different topics which you studied. Some topics are studied in 10th standard, maybe on 9th standard or maybe 8th standard. So some topics are continuation of those, okay, the 3 years, okay, studies, and some topics are new to you. The new topics, okay, are required for JEE as well as for the other entrance exams. First topic which you are going to learn in this year is sets, relation and function. See, this is actually a completely new topic. Completely new, you are not studied anywhere in lower classes. Sets, relation and function. Actually it has a lot of application, but this year you are going to learn very basics, and this is also a pure logical thinking. So this is an important chapter, and one more problem here is only you are going to learn 10% in first PUC, 90% in second PUC. So at any cost, in first PUC or 11th standard, you must learn this topic. Okay, remember that. Next one. Yeah, this is your favorite topic. Seriously, very favorite topic. That is trigonometry. I think you already started to learn this in 10th standard, right? The same basic concept will be continued in the beginning, and you are going to learn some extra topic which you not learn in 10th standard in trigonometry. Remember, this is one of the very important topic. It is not only important for maths, it will be used more than maths in physics. Remember that. So very important topic. Already studied in 10th standard. It's a continuation of that. Okay. For JEE, KCET, BEAT, so many different exams, this topic is very important. Trigonometry. Maybe remember this. Okay. Yes. Third chapter. This is a new topic, new concept, mathematical induction. A new type of problem you are going to learn in first PUC. The type is just you are going to prove some statement using a completely different idea. Okay, under this chapter, mathematical induction. Remember that a very important topic, a new topic to you. Next, some of them may be studied. Permutation and combination. A very important topic for JEE. Remember, this topic is an important topic for JEE. Remember that. Permutation and combination. Okay. This is, remember, completely based on logical thinking. completely based on logical thinking. If you are good in logical thinking, this chapter will be easy. And the one more important thing, as I told, it is important for JMIN. So please try to improve your logical thinking in this lockdown period. You read some topics from 10th standard where it will help you to improve your logical thinking. Okay, so permutation combination, very important topic for JMIN. Okay, it will teach you how to think logically. Next, binomial theorem. It's a continuation of permutation combination. Remember that, binomial theorem. It is new topic for you. It's a continuation of permutation and combination. Simple chapter, manageable. Next, linear inequality. This is a continuation of your 10th standard topic. Okay, linear inequality. You studied less than, greater than, less than or equal, greater than equal. So it's a continuation of that particular topic, and simple topic, easy topic. Okay, so this is the first 6 chapters that you are going to learn in first PUC. Next one, yeah, in 10th standard you learn geometry. Remember, you started to learn maybe in 8th standard geometry and coordinate geometry. There are 2 topics in lower class. Okay, geometry is actually completely different from coordinate geometry. Remember that. And you studied both these 2 in 8th, 9th and 10th standard. But this year we are not concentrating on this part, that is geometry. We don't want. Geometry is over, maybe in 9th standard. So we are just thinking, okay, we are just going to learn this topic, coordinate geometry. You already started to learn in 10th standard. The first topic you learn is Cartesian coordinate system or points. Okay, this one topic you studied in 10th standard. This year you are going to learn continuation of this. And here you are going to learn so many different chapters. Okay, first one is called the straight line, circles, parabola and ellipse. So these are the different chapters you are going to learn under this heading, coordinate geometry. Again, I will tell you, this is one of the very important, more than the permutation combination, important for JMIN. Around 5 questions you can expect, okay, out of 25. 5 out of 25. So it's a very important topic for JMIN, coordinate geometry. It will start from the syllabus for JMIN, okay, from this section, start from your 10th standard. The points required which you learn in 10th standard, and in this year you are going to learn straight line, circles, parabola, ellipse and so on. So this is a very important section for JMIN. It's not over, still so many topics are there. I'll just introduce, okay, one by one. Listen. 8th chapter, calculus. This is a new term for you, a very important term and completely new for you. So under this section, in first PUC, you are going to learn only one chapter, that is limits and derivatives. See, again you are going to use this topic more than, okay, maths in physics. In physics, this topic is more required than in maths in first PUC. Differentiation, derivatives. So it's very important topic. So you are going to learn only one chapter in calculus. Remember that. So again, maybe 10% you are going to learn in first PUC. 90% of calculus you are going to learn in 12th standard. Remember that. In 12th standard, 70% of the syllabus is from calculus. So only 10% you are going to, just introduction. Okay, you are going to learn in first PUC. An important section, again very important section for entrance exam, KCT, BITS or JMIN, whatever. Okay, so for all the entrance exam, this topic is important. Yes. Next, see, in 10th standard or maybe up to 10th standard, you just learn 2-dimensional geometry, 2D geometry. This year, you're going to learn the next level, okay, of the geometry, that is 3D geometry. 3D geometry. That means, see, up to 10th standard you are writing the lines or you are drawing the square, circle on the paper. This year you are going to draw something in space. Is it possible? No. But still, we are going to introduce this topic to you. We are going to write straight line. We are going to write the parabola in space, okay, using plane or board. Remember that. So many imagination work is there in 3D geometry. So again, just around 5% you are going to learn in first PUC. Only 5%, just introduction is there in your 11th standard. Remaining 95% you are going to learn in second PUC. See what you observe, maybe 10% you are going to learn in first PUC. Remaining 90%, you have some topic, not all the topics, some topics. Okay, remaining in second PUC. So these chapters, especially this one, trigonometry, then this limits, 3D geometry. If you not learn in first PUC properly, second PUC, you are going to lose around 60% of the syllabus. Please remember, at any cost, okay, these chapters you have to learn. These are the basics. Without these basics, 12th standard is never possible. Remember that. So, you are going to learn just the basics, very basics of 3D geometry. Okay. Next, 10th one, statistics. Again, you learn something about this in 10th standard. Mean deviation, standard deviation, mean, mode, right? It's a continuation of that. Statistics will be the continuation of your 10th standard topic, mean, mode, median. Okay. This year you are going to learn mean deviation, standard deviation, quartile deviation and so on. It's just introduction topic and not very important for the entrance exam. It is there because in engineering you are going to learn the statistics as one of the paper. So then it is required this topic. Okay. Next one and the last one, probability. This is also one more logical thinking topic. If you simply had something, you can't solve this problem. You must be good in logical thinking. So this again, this chapter is divided into 2 years. One for the first PUC, another for the second PUC. Again here around 15% you are going to learn in first PUC. Remaining 85% you are going to learn in second PUC. Remember that. Again, if you leave this topic in this year, second PUC is difficult for you. So these are the different chapters you are going to learn in 11th standard. Remember, even if you are writing entrance exam in second PUC or the 12th standard, okay, these first PUC topics are very, very important. Remember that. In JEE around 53%, okay, you will get from the 11th standard only. All these topics are very, very important for the entrance exam. Even if you are writing this entrance exam in second PUC, first PUC topics are very, very important for JEE as well as for Karnataka CT. For Karnataka CT, around 15 problems you will get from 11th standard. Remember, out of 16, 15 problems you will get from 11th standard. For JEE, 53%, the major part is the first PUC topics. So don't simply learn these topics for the board exam, the first PUC final exam. You have to take very seriously all these topics. Remember, you have to take very, very seriously all these topics, okay, because the major part in JEE is from first PUC only or 11th standard only. Remember that. So as I told, some topics are very important, particularly some topics are very important for JEE. So whenever you learn, okay, this theory, immediately you collect the JEE question, you start working out for the JEE for these chapters in first PUC only. Remember that. In first PUC only you have to start preparing for all the entrance exam. Don't think that you have to, it is enough if you start from the 12th standard because you are writing next year. No. You have to prepare from the first day of joining, okay, SRP college, or first day when you start reading these topics in online classes. Okay, so definitely we will help you. Don't worry, we will be there with you for 2 years to get very good ranking all the different entrance exams. So only you have to interact with us, okay, when you through online or maybe when you are in a college, you have to interact with us to clear your doubts or to discuss about this entrance exam. So many entrance exams are there actually. It's not just KCET or JEE or NEET. So many different entrance exams are there. You can prepare for all. Along with this entrance exam, you can plan for some different exams, like it will give you a lot of confidence too. It will boost your self-confidence, like KVPY, some mathematics Olympiad. For those also we will ready to help you. If you want, definitely we will guide you. We will give the questions, we will give the textbooks, the reference books. You can definitely prepare. It is also a very important exam because it will boost your energy, boost your confidence. Remember that. So you prepare for this entrance exam. Remember, ultimate aim is not your board exam, it's your entrance exam. So whenever you start learning first topic, you have to start collecting the important questions of this particular topic which are asked in or which are related to the KCET, JEE, NEET or whatever. Okay, so many different exams are there. So remember that. So plan it properly. Definitely we will be there with you. Okay, don't worry. So maybe 1.5 or 2 months are there, maybe for reopening the college. So in this time, you will be free in home. When you see a video of this particular topics, please collect the problem for entrance exam, or we will give you. Don't worry. But prepare for entrance exam from the day one. Okay. So all the best. We will be waiting for you to see in our college. So whenever you are in home, please work more. Start working out. Don't think that okay, it's college is not started, so we have time. It's time to enjoy. No. At the 10th exams are over. Maybe result is didn't come. Don't worry about that. So we are going to start. Okay, your first PUC, your 11th standard through online classes. So start preparing yourself through. Okay, after watching the video, if you have any problem, you can interact with us through the personal numbers. Okay, all the best. Thank you.